Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Anwabisa tabni ma'badin qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallama istafti nafsaka istafti nafsaka استفتي نفسك البر ما اطمأنت إليه النفس واطمأن إليه القلب والإثم ما حاك في النفس وترد في الصدر وإن افتك الناس. The translation narrated by Hazrat Wabisa bin Mabad Razila Ta'ala Anhu said, the Prophet of Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, seek the guidance of thy soul, seek the guidance of thy soul, seek the guidance of thy soul. The virtuous deed is one whereby thy soul feels restful and thy heart contented, and sinful act is one which rankles in thy soul and which contracts thy heart, even though the other people endorse it as lawful. Reporté par Hazrat Wabsa bin Ma'bad Razila Ta'ala Anhu, dit le prophète d'Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, cherchez la direction de votre âme, cherchez la direction de votre âme, cherchez la direction de votre âme. L'action vertueuse est celle par laquelle ton âme se sent reposée et ton cœur satisfait, et l'acte pécheur est celui qui dérange ton âme et qui contracte ton cœur pour si les autres personnes l'approuvent comme licite. Wabsa bin Ma'bad Razila Ta'ala Anhu बयान करते हैं कि रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाते थे कि अपनी नफ्स से फतवा लो, अपनी नफ्स से फतवा लो, अपनी नफ्स से फतवा लो। नेकी वो है जिस पर तुम्हारा नफ्स इत्मीनान पा जाए और तुम्हारा दिल तस्कीन महसूस करे, और गुनाह वो है जो तुम्हारे नफ्स में कतके और तुम्हारे सीने में तंगी पैदा करे, ख्वा दूसरे लोग तुम्हें इसके जायज होने के फतवे ही दें. This observation of the Holy Prophet ﷺ is based on the external truth that God, the Excellent, who is the creator of nature, has endowed every man with a pure nature. It is the latter developments that misleads in the wrong direction and cover up this pure nature with impure superimpositions. Still, the basic goodness of nature and the light of conscience do not die out totally and serve man throughout his life as a torch of guidance. Even when persons deeply involved in worldly filth reflect calmly in moments of solidarity, retirement on their own condition, their nature, tearing through the meshes of worldliness, starts reproaching them. This blessed observation of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is based on the foundational guidance of this natural light. He says that in general matters of principle, a sensible man need consult no outside judge, for his own heart is for him a jurist. He should consult his own heart in respect of evil and good and seek the light of his own conscience. For virtue produces a feeling of expansiveness and restfulness and contentment in the heart, while vice contracts the bosom and weighs down on the soul. In such a predicament, it is useless to seek the false supports of guidance from others. Instead, one should listen to the voice of one's conscience, and if in respect of a certain matter, the conscience hesitates and the heart feels contracted, then one should desist from it, notwithstanding the favorable views of doctors of law, and should accept the verdict of the light of conscience, which is in fact the guidance given by the creator of nature himself. But as in the words, Isnafsti nafsaka, Istafti nafsaka, that is, consult thy mind, the Holy Prophet ﷺ has hinted, it is necessary that in order to consult the mind, one should reflect in retirement away from others, and should consult it in a spirit of righteousness, as otherwise the opinions of others would overpower the conscience and shut out the light of nature. But if a person consults his mind in retirement, free from all external influences, the natural light of his heart will serve him as the torch of guidance, which has been eternally gifted with the power to discernment between virtue and vice. On reflection, one would discover that this natural sense of discrimination between vice and virtue is a weighty argument in support of the existence of God. For if there is no God, God forbid that we entertain such a view, then whence comes this innate sense of discrimination between vice and virtue and vice, which resides in the depths of the souls and provides means of guidance to man? Reflect and ponder well. Jazakumullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barak ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.